Oh, I almost forgot. Hey guys. One check. I hope that's working. I hope that's working. Do. Welcome in, you guys. I'm trying to like show so you can see my table a little bit. Okay. Good morning, Miss Montague. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody feeling? Are we feeling good? Get my position. I feel like my camera view is off a little bit this morning. Good morning, Shauna. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Still trying to wake up. Oh, I thought I forgot my coffee. I was like, oh my god, it'll never happen now. I didn't. It's right over here, you guys. It's silly. Doing good, Scorpio. Alberta. Calgary, Alberta. Where the heck is that? Where is that? Good morning, Cam. Good morning. If you guys want yes or no questions, you can subscribe up above. Why is my one eye red? I didn't notice that. This eye's all red. Oh, man. It's been a weird few days. Lavender is definitely your color. You look so pretty. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Canada. Oh, heck yeah, man. Oh, Canada. I love that. Dude, I love that. Oh, my goodness. Let's get some card pulls. If you guys want a free card pull, go ahead and comment your name. At 5K, we're going to do 5K likes. We're going to do a Zodiac collective. Ignore my red eye. I can't stop noticing that. Why is my eye red? What is happening? Anyways, we're going to do some card pulls. And some yes or no's for subscribers. And then at 5K, we'll do that Zodiac collective. Miss Montague, what do you need to hear, babe? Miss Montague. We got safety. I feel like they're saying you're heavily protected right now. Everything's kind of working out in your favor. Kim, I got you for the fruit salad. Oh, my goodness. Oh, but everything's working out for you. Safety to me, when this card comes out, it means, like, you can take risks. Or the world could be burning around you. But, like, literally you're going to come out on top. Everything is perfectly fine. You are very protected. Very safe. All right, Kim, let's get you a little mini. What do we need to hear in around Kim? Brownski. What does that say? Brownski? Anyways, hi, good morning. I love that. Good. Kim, what do we need to hear this morning, babe? What do we need to know? It's very warm in here today for some reason. Wait. Kim. Interesting. Okay, so I've got the 2 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the 8 of Wands in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. So, to me, this is saying you're getting more connected with yourself. To me, you're getting more assured of your path forward. And I feel like everything that you're going through, everything you're about to go through, is really going to be a blessing in disguise. I feel like you're holding back communication, though, because, well, you want to make sure that you're stable, that you're comfortable. You want to make sure that your hard work and effort is going to pay off. But right now, they're asking you to stop overthinking it, because I feel like when you perpetuate these things in your mind, you come up with all these excuses or these, you know, warning scenarios of this could go wrong, that could go wrong. But they're saying, like, you don't need to worry about those things. You don't need to worry about the semantics. Right now, you just need to worry about what it is that you want and what you need to do to move forward. Everything will work its way out, they're saying, kind of within that action, within you taking that action. So don't get caught up on the scenarios of what's going on in your mind. Good morning, Iris. How are you doing? Oh, Tracy for the fruit salad. For the fruit salad, Tracy. What do we need to hear, Trace? Oh, what's going on? Good morning, Rosa. Thanks for the follow. I'm trying to like show my, whoa, show the cards here. The cards. Okay. Tracy, we're letting go of worries. We're coming up with some kind of strategic plans that are making us feel more confident, more empowered. I feel like luck is really spinning in your favor. I feel like you're being more vulnerable in okay. So you're trying to be more vulnerable and lower your walls down a little bit and make the sacrifices to get what it is that you want. But there is these like a little bit of like nerves is what I'm hearing. Like you got a little bit of nerves. You're like, shit, I hope this don't bite me in the ass. It's not going to. Don't worry. Keep the faith. Have faith. It's all paying out. Paying off. Yup. Emily, what do we need to hear? Curiosity. Girlfriend. Why do I feel like they're saying stop being so curious? Are you one of those people? No offense. Like, if you are, like, I don't, no judgment. Not no offense. No judgment is what I meant to say. But are you one of those people that, like, maybe sometimes goes down the social media rabbit hole looking into situations that maybe cause anxiety or stress? We get a little curious and then it leads us into a place we don't necessarily like. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. Well, they're saying stop being so curious. It'll be fine. It'll work out the way you need it to. Looking into it is just going to drive you insane, so stop doing that. Kelly, you need to trust in the universe right now. I know. Easier said than done. It's going to take some courage, but basically they're saying that the universe right now is really trying to make some things happen for you because you've been putting in the work and you deserve it. But you need to kind of trust that that's possible, you know? You need to sort of trust that's possible. And I feel like that's exactly when everything's going to kind of click in place. Rosa. Ah! Rosa. We're focused on the shit that's not going right now. And I know, this energy has been so wild and full of twists and turns, but they're saying right now that you need to be more grateful, and it hit the ground in reverse. So, like, I just feel like we're not showing the appropriate amount of gratitude for our life right now. Appreciating the things that are going right, rather than focusing on the things that are going wrong or that we need to adjust. Steph. Oh, that's how I feel, LOL, everywhere. I woke up and a song stuck in my head. So you have, whoa. So you have a read to say what it means. I woke up with a song stuck in my head. Just tell me what the song is. What's the song? What's the song? Tamara. Privacy. You're hiding. You're hiding and you shouldn't be. I feel like there's this energy of like you're keeping secrets or you're like keeping things from people in your life, something like that. And they're saying you gotta stop. You gotta let them in. Even if it's like scary, like if they know the truth, you know, I don't care. You gotta let them in. If you don't, it will reveal itself anyways, and it'll, you know, it's always better coming from you, right? Katie. If you guys would like yes or no questions, you can subscribe up above. Comment your name for a free card. Kitty! Oh. Your intuition is telling you something, but you're like, nah, can't be. That can't possibly be. You know, like, you know when you're like one time I went in my car and I was getting ready to go to the store and I was like, man, I feel like my trunk's open. Why would that be open? That's silly. It's not open. Keep going to the store, Ashley. I get to the store. I go get my things. I come out of the store. Guess what was open? My trunk. My trunk was open. So anyways, this is like intuitively, I knew my trunk was open. But like logically, I was like, nah, that's not possible. How could it be open? And I just moved on, you know? And they're saying, your intuition is telling you something right now. And you just do not think it's quite possible. And they're saying, you should listen. You should listen. Erica, I got gratitude. Everybody needs to show more appreciation today. Honestly, card of the day. I feel like it's imperative that you focus on the positive things in your life right now. Just try to really be positive. I also wanted to pull a card for Annette, because I kept seeing her name, and I feel like you need a card. So, Annette, challenge. No wonder you needed a card. There's an obstacle in your way. This is to make you stronger, though. Don't get deterred. Don't give up. This challenge must be faced and overcome. Your challenge, it's funny, this card's sticking out too, flexibility. And I feel like they're saying your biggest challenge is to go with the flow, to not like need to chokehold everything into submission. Maria, if you would like your question answered, I'll say it one more time. You can subscribe up above. I don't just answer questions. All right. It's 5K collective energy. We are going to see what you need to hear with all the zodiac signs. How we break this down is you go ahead and vote down below just like they are right now. Earth, fire, air, or water. We do cover all the specific zodiac signs. We just break it down by elements. Give us little sections. So you guys voted out. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle up my sweet cards here. You know, a lot has happened as of yesterday energetically. And I feel like the universe is putting us in a position to where we definitely need to know what the hell is going on. I know I looked up, but I was just looking up to make sure that my vape wasn't going into fucking frame. Because TikTok will hate me forever if it does. Hate me forever. Air? Is this the second time? Air went yesterday first too, right? Help me out. Who was here yesterday morning? I'm pretty sure Air went first yesterday morning too. And that's great. That's great. Because Air, I feel like when they have an obstacle, they struggle. And they're like more towards the back of the pack when we do our readings. Because they think and they think and they think and they think and they think, you know. And then they think some more. And so like it takes a minute. But as soon as you have that breakthrough, you like ride the top of that pack for a hot fucking minute. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What do we need to hear? I don't know. I just like to see that. I like to see my air signs being all empowered and shit. Alright, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I'm hearing like either maybe you don't want to be alone or maybe you shouldn't be alone. But air signs, I feel like it's time to spend time with other people right now. I don't know. Something about not wanting, you shouldn't be alone maybe. You've been alone too much lately. Have you been alone a little lot? A little lot? What the fuck, Ashley? Okay, anyways. Air signs. You're looking for a spark of inspiration. But the problem is, you're not going to feel inspired if you continue to approach this problem in this way. And how I see you approaching this problem is sort of like, let's say you're a cigarette smoker and you give up cigarettes, you know? But I feel like every day you decide to stop smoking, you just sit there and you stare at it. Or you go near people who are smoking and you like sniff in the air, you know? And you're just living in this energy of like, oh, I have to let it go. Oh my God, I can't, but I'm going to. And like, you know, you're just suffering in it. Okay? Or you can quit smoking and you can choose to stay away from it and put your attention on other things. And pretty soon you'll look back and you'll be like, oh, I didn't even want a cigarette. You know what I mean? Like, it'll move past that. But it's up to you to not surround your shit with the thing you're trying to get rid of. You know what I mean? This will help you restore some balance within you. I feel like this is like the last little step that you need, air signs, to learn the deeper emotional lesson here to create the healing finally. And I feel like you've been healing this wound for a while, you know, like layers of it. You thought you were done with it and then it pops back up and then you fix it and then you're done with it and it pops back up. You know, layers, layers, layers. And I feel like you're healing and you're just trying to prioritize taking care of yourself. But I do need you to know to not get caught up on like the how is it all happening or how are we getting there. Just get there. Just allow it to unfold. You know, it's like the little kid in the back of the car that's like, are we there yet? Are we there? Just chill. Just like look at the trees. When the car stops, we have reached our destination. Oh, yes. I feel like you are really motivated to make some huge changes in your life right now, air signs. Funny you're mentioning stop smoking. I've been trying to stop smoking, and your description is my journey. Ah, shit! Oh, that's hilarious. I love that. Alright, Gemini. Gemini, what do we need to know? My nose is very itchy. Oh my gosh. Ah. Is somebody thinking about me or talking about me? Thinking. It's thinking, right? When your nose itches? Somebody's thinking. Thinking real hard. Alright, Gemini. The path forward is not like blatantly clear at this point, Gemini, but it doesn't need to be. I feel like this is like your rest period, your chill zone time. Chill zone, okay? You don't have to do anything. It's sort of like, you know, one of those like self-sustaining terrariums. You add the water one time, put the lid on, and you never look back, you know, and it just grows and it has its own ecosystem and it does its own thing. You don't need to know the path forward because you've already invested, you've already created your world, you've already put the water in, covered the top, you know? I feel like this time or period of you worrying about looking foolish is finally over because, like, you know you've created something substantial here. And I feel like you're finally feeling safe about being vulnerable. Also, do you know that energy of, like, the people in the room that can't stop talking? They, like, interrupt other people, and they always have so much good information, and they always want to, like, you know, it's because they're searching for, like, validation is really what it is. They want people to, like, agree with them or, like, get on board, you know, so it can build their confidence a little bit. But I feel like Gemini, this is you understanding that, like, you don't need to do that. Nor do you want to do that anymore. I feel like you no longer feel like you need to prove yourself, Gemini. This is more of, like, an energy of, like, I know who the fuck I am. I don't care if you check off on it or not. Like, I'm good. And, like, that's going to lead to so much abundance, so much fulfillment, so much happiness. This is also going to lead you to, like, your people. You're not going to have to, like, bend over backwards to impress anyone or be friends with people anymore because, like, confirmation. Because, like, you know who the fuck you are. And so, like, you're going to know instantly whether you and your friend or your people or whatever are the ones that are meant to be around each other. You're no longer pretending or catering to other people's needs. Woo! It feels good. It feels good. You don't need to say it either anymore. I feel like, you know, it's sort of like, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. I swear I'm a good person. You guys, I'm a good person. You know, it's like that validation, right? Now you're like, you just know you're a good person. You don't need to tell everybody. You know what I mean? No, you did not miss water signs. You are perfect. We're in air. Libra, what do you need to hear? Libra, Libra, Libra. Ka-chow, dude. We're still dealing with a little bit of self-worth issues, but I feel like that's on the mend, dude. Not entirely there, but definitely on the mend. Okay. Libra, I feel like you're in this energy of you're really ready to work. Nose to grind, like you got this newfound energy. You're ready to put in the efforts, perfect your situation, like make it exactly what it needs to be. I feel like you're learning deeper lessons here and you're acting accordingly. Like you're taking action on how you feel to create this world that you want. But there's questions that come up occasionally that make you doubt or wonder if you're worthy of this situation that you're creating. I got news for you. You are. You're entirely balanced. So balanced. This is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. This is exactly what's meant for you. And I feel like the further you go down this path, the more you will heal, the more you will feel more confident in your abilities and your skills and your energy. Dawn, thanks so much for the follow. But yeah, it feels really good. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. Dun, 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 dun. What do we need to here, dude? You know, flashing. It's time to come out into the light. I was like, I'm hearing this song like flashing lights, but I feel like it's really time to come out into the light is what I'm hearing. Come into the light. Okay. And I feel like you're going to come into the light. I feel like you're going to come into the light kind of guns a-blazing, though. Because maybe, like, you've been holding back, pause, holding back. Like, don't react. Yeah, I feel like that time is maybe coming to an end. I feel like you're trying to rise above the conflicts. You're trying to stand in your power. You're trying to be emotionally patient, understanding, accepting of everything that's happening. But like I said, I feel like your breaking point is about to hit and you're going to like come into some drama. I feel like there's no real like threat or conflict here. It's just going to be uncomfortable. You're not going to like the discomfort of the situation. I feel like it's going to make you feel defeated emotionally, whatever this drama is. And it's going to make you feel like you don't know the truth. But the reality is you've known the truth all along. And the truth is that you are afraid. The truth is your trauma from your past has held you back. The truth is the universe has been asking you to start fresh, start over for a long time now. But you've been too afraid to. You've been living in this old story, this old paradigm that you've perhaps created. And they're saying this is kind of where that comes to an end. I feel like you're done living this way and the universe is done watching you live this way. And I feel like a big change is about to shift in your life. There might be a little drama or conflict associated with it, but nothing that isn't necessary, okay? Confirmation. It's very necessary. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Sooner. Oh, okay. I hate it because when, like, I feel like I'm connecting really hard to, like, whatever the message is, I feel like I'm choking. It's like this, you know, like this choking feeling. It's super weird. It's odd. It's very odd. Okay, what do we need to hear for single, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Singles. Single Pringles. Holy shit, you ain't gonna be single much longer! Can you see this? I wish... I gotta figure out how to do a better camera angle. Anyways, they're all very good cards if you know tarot. They're all very good cards. I feel like you're feeling strong and empowered when it comes to your love life. I feel like there are opportunities of communication that are gonna come in because of this. I feel like you are in control of your emotions. This is a masculine energy too with the King of Cups coming out here. And I feel like not only are you in control of your emotions, but I feel like you're finding that match. Okay, you're finding that mate, single air. You're standing in your divine feminine energy. You don't have to be a female, but you're standing in that feminine energy of creation and healing. I feel like you're finally moving on from the wounds of your past that have been holding you back. And because of that, oh, this new relationship is going to bring in a lot of happiness for you. I feel like there's definitely love in the air. Claire, thanks for the follow. I've been feeling it, but a bit fearful since I just got out of a toxic relationship. Dude, I feel you, Jay. Good morning, Sarfar. I've been healing a lot, though. That's the important part. And, you know, like, even when you find your person and, like, they could be perfect. And, like, because of your past and your pain, like, you will project unintentionally. And so, like, the more you can get healed, the better. The better. But don't worry. Your person will probably help you heal through some of that as well. Cindy, thank you for the follow. All right, guys. What do we need to hear for taking Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Taking Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yes, I don't want a trauma bond. Oh, man. It's a wild ride. It's a wild ride, life. Okay. Taking air signs. There's some kind of contemplation about walking away. Or you have walked away, or you're worried about them walking away. There's something about walking away. You're afraid of looking foolish, therefore you're holding back, and you're not taking the chances that you need to. Tracy, thank you so much. In the short-term energy here, there needs to be fixes. If we keep letting our past get the better of us, I feel like it's taking away our power and putting us in a position to where we're feeling quite hopeless. Like things aren't working out. They're saying, ultimately, at the end of the day, air signs, in your relationship, if you want to mend this bridge, you need to come out of your ivory tower and you need to get your hands dirty. You need to take action. You need to do something. I feel like we're resting, we're sitting, we're walking away from perfectly good opportunities here to remedy this situation. And I feel it's gonna bite you in the ass. What I'm hearing right now is enough procrastinating, enough putting it off. It's time to address the elephant in the room. It's time to address the elephant in the room. In the room, Skipoodle. Alrighty, Roo. What do we need to hear next, guys? We have, We have fire, earth, and water left on the docket. You voted out down below. It is so hot today, you guys. I can't even describe to you. I don't know why it's so hot in this room. The rest of my house is quite cool, actually. Quite chill, in fact. So it's wild that my office is so hot today. There's a demon in here. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. I saw Earth first, and I'm totally kidding. I just realized there might be some people that take that very seriously, and it is serious at times, but there's no demon here. Okay, anyways. Enough with the jokes. Alright, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, fuck my life. Lillian, thanks for the follow, man. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Alright. I like this lineup today. Air, Earth. Isn't that the same almost as yesterday? Alright. Let's go. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Don't worry. Water and fire are still coming. Stick it around. Who knows? Maybe you'll resonate with this shit too. With this shit too. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Stubborn ass. Stubborn ass. Okay. I just wish I wasn't a Virgo, you know? Some days. Okay, let's go. Start close, start far. Oh my god, I love you guys. Thank you so much for pinning. Oh, I love you. I love you too. Alright. Okay, let's go. We are changing our perception. We're doing it. We are doing the thing. You know, we're like, oh god, I gotta live life differently. And we're starting to do it. We're doing the thing. We've taken this new path forward. Yata yata. But you're doing the thing and you think you're doing it the right way. And they're saying, psych. There's something you're missing. So annoyed right now. No, I'm not. I'm not missing shit. Anyways. If you're the feminine, you don't even have to be the feminine, but the point is there's some feminine energy that's lacking here. Meaning, maybe we're not being sensitive enough. Maybe we're not bringing enough healing and consideration and understanding and empathy to the table. Either way, we need to bring that to our attention and address it. I feel like we are kind of in this nice emotional balance within ourselves. However, we're still holding back. We're holding back. We're pretending like everything's okay. It's almost like, yeah, we're fine. And they're saying, like, that does not heal you. Sweeping it under the rug does not heal your ass. So they're saying, like, a lot is going well, yes. But pretending the few things that are going wrong are not real or not a problem. And by that I mean, like, you don't have to make a big showboat about it, but, like, make a journal entry on it or something. Look deeper. Dive in a little bit. Why do we feel this way? Rather than just, like, I'm not going to feel that way. Because it's really getting in the way of your manifestations. And you got to break down why the fuck it is that you're doing what it is you're doing, Earth signs. Because until you understand you, I feel like you're going to feel a little held back. And it's funny, too, because you're, like, primed and ready. I want to say you're, like, 95% great. It's this stupid 5%. And you're just like, oh, it's so stupid. I just don't want to deal with it. Let's just throw it in the back of the closet. And they're saying, no. You need to deal with it. I know that sounded like a not good reading, but weirdly, I feel like that was a really good reading. Weirdly, I feel like Earth signs, you're doing kind of epic. And they're saying, there's just a stupid little fray string hanging out. Just cut it off. And let's get it done. Let's get it done. Alright. Good morning, Jessica. Alright, let's look a little deeper. Taurus, what do we need to hear for you? Taurus, what do we need to hear in and around your world? What is going on in and around your world, Taurus? You need to be happier. Ooh, are we starting to be happier today? Okay, I feel like we are starting to get happier. There's maybe, it's not all together, but like I said, I feel like for Earth signs, we're like 95% of the fucking way there. So maybe not entirely there, but like mostly there. I feel like you're really stepping into your power, Taurus. We're no longer giving up on ourselves. Fuck that. Fuck that, right? We maybe waved the white flag too many times in the past. No more. We got our backs. I feel like this is you realizing that you're the star, you're the center of your story, and that you're prioritizing your needs that, you know, fit that. You're making you your priority. I feel like, is it going to be 100% easy? No. Is your wish fulfillment and everything just going to make it instantly happen? No. But is the work going to be fucking worth it? Yes. You already know this too, Taurus. You feel this. You intuitively feel this. You need to not doubt it, and you need to understand it's exactly accurate. It's exactly what you need to be doing. Thank you so much for the gifts, you guys. So close. And Danielle, thank you so much. All right, what do we need to hear in and around Virgo? Dun, dun, dun. I'm just kidding. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? You need to have more fun. I'm hearing that again. I've been hearing that a lot for the collective in general, but like, just have more fun. Okay, Virgo, I know. You're like, I am having fun. Have more fun. Go have more fun. More fun. Hang on one sec. I think my door got drifted open, and my children are out there, like, playing, and I can hear them. I'm like, 1 second. Okay, I see a lot of wands, first of all, Virgo. You need to get more creative, really, is what they're saying, Virgo. I feel like you need to get into this energy of, like, fun, but you're doing the wrong kind of fun. You're doing, like, a roller coaster to have fun right now, and they're saying you need to go, like, paint, or build a sandcastle, or create some kind of clay sculpture. I don't know. You need to do something that's actually creative and fun. You know what I mean? Creative fun. Creative fun. If you're not a super great artistic person, just get one of those stupid paint by numbers or something. Challenge yourself. Bring yourself out of your, comfort zone. Either way, I'm going to go to your reading now. I feel like it's time to get into that fun, creative energy. So much happiness is in your life, but you feel burnt out, exhausted, and tapped out. And you're like, man, why can't I just keep everything's working out. It's kind of going well. Like, maybe it's not 100%, but it's, like, really acceptable, right? But, like, we're tired. Like, how are we going to keep this up? They're saying, you know how you're going to keep this up? You're going to lower your walls, and you're going to go have fun. Like, creative fun. So you can help fill your fucking tank. I feel like your reason that you're feeling defeated is only because you're still, like, drowning in the past misery of, life. all that trauma, toxicity, that kind of bullshit. But they're saying at the end of the day, you've kind of set yourself up in a really beautiful place. And they're saying in order to fully enjoy it more, you got to get into this more playful kind of creative energy. Maybe like I have kids. So like for somebody like me, I would recommend, maybe go get a coloring book and go have some fun with your kids or something. Like you got to... It's your headspace. It's your headspace. You got to change the way that you think about life. And in order to do that, you got to crack open the other side. You're so analytical, Virgo. It's time to get a little more left brainy and a little... Wait, am I saying that right? Or a little more right brain? Whatever. You got to get the other brain going. The other side of the brain. Sandra, hey, what's up, girl? I hope that made sense. Okay, anyways. Capricorn. What do you need to hear? Home slice. Capricorn. Thank you so much for the likes, you guys. I love how you guys are so sweet to me and support me. I appreciate it very, very much. Capricorn. Okay, this actually looks like really good news, but you're gonna question whether it's really good news. And they're saying, yeah, it's really good news. How could it not be? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. If it looks like solid gold, it probably is solid gold. You know what I mean? I mean, make sure, but I mean, it probably is. Julie, thanks so much for the follow. Hey, other Julie. That's so funny. Okay, anyways. I feel like we're persevering, Capricorn, out of a crappy-ass period of our lives. Yeah, life was not nice, was it? Yeah, I know. Wasn't the worst, maybe. For some of you, it kind of has a varying scale, but it wasn't great. I know that. It was not great. We're coming out of that energy and we're letting go of the burdens finally. We're finally letting go of the intrusive negative thinking. We're letting go of the shit storm that we were living in. And I feel like you're getting serious about making some kind of offer or moving forward or receiving some kind of offer. It could be like a dual, mutual, beneficial kind of situation. Either way, there's some kind of new path forward for you emotionally. And I feel like you're going to question it constantly. Is the other shoe going to drop, or is it like the before times? And no, none of those things are true. You're exactly where you need to be, Capricorn. This is going to this is going to make you feel stable, secure, safe, and that is something you haven't felt in a long time. And I can't help but notice the huge emphasis of yellow on these 2 last cards, which is telling me you're going to be extraordinarily happy, Capricorn. Confirmation. You've earned this happiness. This is not a fluke. This is not a fluke. You did the work. Remember that miserable time? Yeah, that was the work. You did it. Now you're here. Now you're here, man. Oh my goodness, Destiny. Destiny, I'm so sorry to hear about that. I do want to answer that question really quick for you. I was just kind of compelled to. I feel like she will. I feel like she will beat this. And I feel like this is not the end of her story. I feel like trust she is very led, and that it's going to be better. It's going to be actually a lot better soon. All right. She's learning lessons. Okay, anyways. What do we need to hear in or around single Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Love it. I still want to do what we were talking about. Can we figure out after collective? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm smiling because this is funny. I feel like I'm literally looking a little bit at a rom-com for my single Earths. Literally a little bit like a rom-com. So I feel like you're going through this huge rebirth and life's going to pick up speed and it's going to be very quick. Like things are going to go dun 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 after they've been going like just forever. And then all of a sudden it's going to feel like warp speed, right? I feel like there's virtually no drama here. I feel like every roadblock that you worry about is just lifted. It's just streamlined straight to the goal destination here when it comes to your love life. I feel like you planted seeds a long time ago, and sooner than you think they're going to be ready for harvest. You're going to have a lot of intrusive thoughts, though. You're going to be like, what? And they're saying, shh, this is what you asked for. Allow it to come into your life. Don't question it too much. Don't be naive and silly and, nonsense, though. Like, if it looks like an axe murderer, it's probably an axe murderer. So, let's not be silly. But when Prince Charming comes along and you're like, there's got to be a secret, dirty side to him. He's probably evil underneath it all. Nobody's this nice and da-da-da. That's the shit you need to avoid. This is a new chapter that you created, that you are ready for. This is fulfillment. This is happily ever after. And it's time for you to embrace that. Miss Montague, thank you so much for sharing the live. Thank you so much for supporting me with all those likes and taps. And I just love it. And I love all of you. Thank you. Alright, what do we need to hear in and around? Oh my god, taking our signs. Look at that, coming on out hot. In the immediate future, taking our signs, you need to take care of your ass. Okay? Take care of your ass. Okay, there's some changes that are coming that are bringing about a lot of happiness, and your guides have been telling you about this, but you're ignoring their asses. Why? Because you think it's too good to be true. I feel like in 3 or 4 days, you're going to be looking back and you're going to be like, oh my god, I can't believe it happened. And they're sitting there I told you it would happen. Next time will you believe? Next time will you trust yourself? Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I feel like right now, take care of yourself. That's the reason why you're kind of ignoring all the signs and synchronicities that are saying everything's fine. I feel like you're going through a huge change, rebuilding your life after being, To me, what this really feels like is your life hasn't been easy. There might have been some conclusions that you have drawn that you weren't good enough, or you were treated in poor ways in past relationships, whatever the fuck it may be. You're worried about these things coming back to haunt you. And your guides have been saying everything's fine. It's sort of like the single earth signs. Everything's fine, but you're convinced that other shoe's going to drop. You're convinced somehow you're going to get deceived or tricked. They're going to be like, I love you forever. And then in a year, you're going to be like, you said you'd love me forever. One of those moments. And they're saying, that is not this story. And you need to stop thinking that this is that story. This is happy ever fucking after, okay? Light will be coming to your situation to show you the truth soon enough. I feel like, how many times you have to see that everything's going to be okay before you'll stop thinking something's going to be wrong? Like, how many times? That was taken Earth, yes. Okay, okay. Wow, thank you so much, you guys. What do we need to hear next? We have fire and water. Wow. Do. And honestly, they've been a little sketch and batch today, so I'm a little nervous to keep going. Jeez Louise. I feel like with this new moon, though, honestly, like, a ton of us are overcoming massive challenges. I mean, challenges that have been holding us back for years are finally coming to a huge conclusion right now. And that's kind of why all the reads look a little is because we're all like feeling that shift. Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you're up next. We are all mother trucking feeling that shift though. Of like, oh my God, it's time to shit or get off the pot. That's right. It's all coming to a conclusion. It's all coming to this moment. It's time. Are you ready to finally let go of your past? Are you ready to finally like live this new life that you've created? What are we doing? All right. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What do we need to hear, dude? No. What? What's love got to do? Got to do with it? Everything. Everything is what love's got to do with it, just so you guys know. Okay. This is so funny, actually. Okay, water signs. I feel like your self-worth is actually really improved. I feel like you're feeling much more confident about your position in this world. I feel like you're choosing to focus on the positive. You're choosing to amplify the good things in your life right now. You're showing like strength in vulnerability is what I'm hearing. I feel like this is going to open up a lot of opportunities for you. A lot of different doorways that maybe were shut before, water signs. I feel like this is kind of the spark to the beginning of your bonfire, okay? But it's up to you to collect the wood and to gather it and to add it on. And I feel like this might make you a little unhappy because you're a little worried right now, water signs, about investing into situations that will not pan out or pay off. And they're saying, this will pan out. Big time. Victory. Success. You're going to have the win, okay? So don't let that negativity hold you back from doing something amazing right now, okay? Don't you do it. Aquarius was done already, babe. If you follow me on YouTube, I repost all the TikToks all my live TikToks, and you can watch it on there. All right, what are we into here? And around Cancer, I just cut the Empress in the page of Pentacles. I feel like you're finally ready for the new life that you've been working on. And I don't feel like, I mean, you've been ready for a long time, but like physically you've been ready, but mentally you maybe have not been so ready, Cancer. But now, that switch is flipped. Now you're ready. Now you're ready. Oh, you're so ready. Remember that leash on the dog? Yeah, that's off. That's off. You can go run and be crazy, okay? Oh my God, Cancer. Ah! Okay. You're ready to go, but I do feel like, I don't know how to say this without freaking you out. I feel like, okay, Cancer, this is the reality. You're ready to go, but you're going to be very impulsive because you've been waiting to go for a hot fucking minute, and I feel like you might burn everything on the way to where you're going. And they're saying, do not do that, okay? This feels very specific, so take it as it resonates. But I feel like the future that you were building is all of a sudden not being built. Like you're not going in the same direction. Something is concluding, and it's making you feel in lack. It's making you feel fear-based, especially around finances. But they're saying this is a gift in disguise, but instead you feel like something is being taken from you. Whatever this delay is, whatever this holdback is, it's very intentional, and it's up to you to like recognize that and accept that this is happening for you, not to you. But I have a feeling you might not see it that way. I feel like you might feel very defeated. I feel like you might feel like out of control, like you're unable to build the future that you're trying to build. And they're saying it's not like that at all. And so be cautious, because Cancer, I feel like you might be, the environment might be brewing for you to make a very irrational, impulsive decision that you will regret later. You need to have faith in the process. You need to have faith in the system. I feel like for most of you too, you're pretty spiritually connected. So like you should understand, like when met with roadblocks, those things don't happen for no reason. So it might be less dramatic or more dramatic depending on who you are. But just like be chill, okay? Like, let's say, you know, you're waiting for your friend to pay you back the $200 they owe you, and they're supposed to be at your house at 9, and then you call them at 9:30 and they don't answer, and you're like, what the fuck, they're ripping me off, you know, like, be chill. Actually, on their way to you, they got into a car accident. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even understand. And the whole reason that delayed was because you really needed to wait until later today to get that money, because a spontaneous bill was going to surprise you. And you would have accidentally spent that money ahead of time. But since you got it a little bit later, now you're able to pay that spontaneous bill. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it all makes sense at the end, but during, very rarely, right? And so, like, you need to understand that you don't understand right now, and just to accept what's happening. And by the end of it, it's likely that you will get exactly why it all happened the way it did, or why it went down the way it did. So anyways, Cancer, no freaking out. Stay in control. Thank God I'm spiritual and in touch with my intuitive side. Trust my intuition on choices. You got this, girl. No reacting. No reacting, only responding. All right, what do we need to hear in around Scorpio? My stomach just flipped as soon as I said Scorpio. I literally feel very nauseous right now. Is there a Scorpio in the house that's pregnant? I know I'm not. I'm on my period. But like, oh my God. Why do I feel so sick? It's funny too, because looking at your reading, it looks really good. But something might make you sick. Maybe you're sort of feels like something is so fated for you, and the wave of, like, the frequency of that energy, once it hits you, once you've hit that time in the timeline, and that energy hits you, that fated moment that has to happen no matter what, I feel like you're going to feel sick. I feel like you're literally going to feel sick. So pay attention, Scorpios. If you feel nauseous, something wild is about to happen to you moments later. Like, in a good way. Like, you're going to get nauseous, and then, like, the energy, like, shifted you into something great. I know that sounds like a psychopath message, but, like, take it as it resonates. Anyways. Okay, Scorpio, we are letting go of the burdens. Fuck it. We're doing our best. We're going to keep doing our best. Anything that we can't control or fix at the moment, we're going to do our best to not worry about it.
Can we have those fishy things?
Yes. So we're going to do our best to let go of it and not worry about it, and that's the truth. And I feel like there's some kind of deeper understanding here that you've come to, some kind of conclusion where you're like, oh shit, fuck it. Your fuck it just broke, you know? And all of a sudden, because you do that, you free up all this fucking beautiful ass energy. You free up all this energy that's going to help inspire you and motivate you. And you're going to stop worrying about all the demons in your life. You're going to stop worrying about all the obstacles, you know? Confirmation. You're just going to stop. And I feel like, wow, are you going to watch your world just shift around you as soon as you do that? And this is where that fated moment, nausea, blah-de-da comes into play in that. I feel like when this shift occurs that I just mentioned, that's when you're going to be like, whoo, and then you're going to be like, oh my God, my whole world's different. So, like, pay attention to the nausea. I know, it sounds crazy. Not all day today. I'm going to be like, am I nauseous? Am I nauseous? Do I feel nauseous yet? Give me the change. I want the change. Oh, that's funny. All right. What do we need to hear in and around Pisces? Pisces. What is going on in and around Pisces? Moderators, you guys, I appreciate you all so much. You've been on top of that shit today. Thank you so much, Sandra. Ah! No! Pisces, fuck! Okay, so the universe was throwing you test after test after test to get you to end something in your life. This could be maybe a job you hate, or maybe that toxic ass boyfriend that beats you up every Thursday. You know what I mean? Like, there's something you're supposed to put an end to here. And it's been literally persistently causing you pain, Pisces, over and over and over and over again. And there might be some moments of pick-me-up, you know, where it's like, oh, it's getting a little better. But then, like, poof, right back to, like, shit, you know? And they're saying, you gotta, like, weigh it out here. Like, pros, cons, you know? The list is not even. There is not a balance here. And honestly, balance isn't great either. The good should outweigh the bad. You know what I mean? And that's just not the fucking case here. Thank you so much for the follow. But I feel like this pain, it needs to be fucking dealt with. But you just instead decide to coexist with it, to live with it, to deal with it. Your guides are telling you not to, over and over and over again. But you ask so much about this situation, or ask the universe for help so much with this situation, that you have confused yourself into a circle between your, like, wishful thinking and your intuitional hits. I feel like this is creating a huge discomfort, dissatisfaction, you know, whatever you want to call it. You're not happy with your personal life. And I feel like they're asking you to face your fears and do something about this, but you refuse to. The path forward that you're looking for will not open up until you put an end to this situation. What the fuck are you doing, Pisces? I feel, oh, Pisces. No, stop it. Literally, whatever you thought of first when I started telling that story is what the fuck it is that you're supposed to be letting it go. Letting it go. Oh, your Venus is in Pisces. Oh, stop. Stop it. Oh my God, Kim. Should I do it? Well, I guess we know who that one was for. Alright, single, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What do we need to hear? Holy shit, you just, what did that say? You just described my cousin. She's a Pisces. Pisces, you're being a little bit of a silly fuck. This is my son to a T, and I knew exactly what he needs to let go. See? I feel like whatever the let go moment is, it's pretty fucking obvious. There's no hidden agenda here. There's just a lot of wishful thinking that maybe that could be different, or maybe that's not the, you know, maybe it doesn't have to be that way, but it is that way, so we need to make our choice and move forward. How much longer do you want to repeat this cycle? Okay. Single, excuse me, guys. Single, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is fucking wild too, dude. What are you doing? Okay. Luck, it feels against you. It's not. It's yourself. It's you. Like, you know, it's sort of like, it's saying that, like, one door behind it is $100 and one door behind it is $1 million, you know? And, like, you pick, you know, door, blah, 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 and you end up getting the $100 and you're like, oh, my luck's so shitty. Okay, yes, that's true. Your luck is shitty in that case. But now, if I were to open the doors and say, pick door 1 or door 2, and you're still picking door 1, your luck isn't shitty. You're just picking shitty. And that's what this feels like. I don't mean to laugh, but that's what this feels like. Feels like you literally have all the answers you need. The doors are open. You don't have to guess where the good one is. You know. And yet, here we sit. I feel like you think you're being patient or understanding, you know, because you're not walking away from this situation, but really I feel like as much as you think you're free, you're not. It's weirdly restrictive. And I feel like you're not getting the wish fulfillment that you want because of the way you're going about this. At the end of the day, the Empress is coming up in reverse, and this is, to me, just saying there's a lack of healing here that is preventing you from getting what it is that you want in your love life. And I feel like they're saying you know all the answers to all the questions you could possibly have. You just don't like them. And it's time to get real with yourself and do what needs to be done. Ah! Do what needs to be done. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The doors are open. This is no mystery. It's no fucking mystery. Virgo's already been done, Stace. Alright, what do we need here? It was pretty good, I think. God, why don't I remember these as much as I need to? But anyways, Earth signs were okay. Everybody's getting their sign yelled at for being basically not letting go, like to some degree of something. You know, letting go of your insecurity, letting go of your past, letting go of your trauma, whatever. Everybody's getting yelled at for that at the moment. Alright, taking Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Trolly lolly lolly la. What in the hell? Okay. In your relationship, I feel like we're trying to bring an end to like caring about other people around us. However, it hasn't fully come to an end. And they're saying the way to fix this, taking water signs, is by taking care of yourself. Putting in a lot of hard work on your ability to feel secure in your world. I feel like your insecurities from your past traumas and whatever like that is kind of getting the better of you. And I feel like it might sneak up on your ass and kind of reveal itself in like not such a cute way. So taking water signs, what I'm hearing really overall is that like, you know, maybe we're a little jealous or overly protective or whatever, but they're saying basically the jealousy or the overprotectiveness is it's not necessary, and not only that, but there's nothing to worry about. And I feel like if you continue to invest your energy in these kinds of things, the universe will pull a tower moment and like show you exactly how silly you're being, you know. And so if you want to do that, you know, if you want to put yourself in timeout so you can see the truth, then go ahead. But I feel like at this point, it's up to you. Do you need to get in trouble again to feel more confident into your relationship? I say again, that's interesting. Or are we going to have faith and trust in our relationship and our partner and decide that we're in this because we love them and we're going to believe them and trust them? And if you can't do that, you should really reconsider being in said relationship. But you need to make that decision here and now, and you need to actually live that decision unless you want a little surprise disaster to remind you that your person is loyal and faithful and make you look like a silly goose. Make you look like a silly goose. Truthfully, that's what I feel like right now. I just see this playing out. I see like, imagine setup scenario, okay? I see you and your person in a bedroom, and you're like, how could you look at them like that? And they're like, what are you talking about? You literally were raping them with your eyes. And they're like, what are you talking about? They wanted it too. You know, like, and you're just delusional. And they were just smiling at each other like two normal humans. And you're just sitting here freaking out. And then enter in third person who just goes, you're ridiculous. You're literally being an insecure little bitch. And if you want to keep doing this, you're going to lose your partner and lose your life. And then where are you going to be? You just lost out on the best opportunity ever because you let your trauma drive the boat of insecurity into your relationship and blow it up. And so, like, what do you want to do here? What do you want to do here? Do you want to learn your lesson right here, right now and say, everything's fine. I'm in this relationship because I want to be. And if I'm really this afraid, maybe I should exit stage left before the universe, like, you know, bitch slaps me and I self-sabotage, you know? That's the word I've been looking for the last 8 hours, I feel like. Self-sabotage. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Okay, anyways, I feel like I just went on a bit of a rant there, but it was necessary. Taurus, what's up, girl? Last time that happened, I was right, though. See, and this is exactly what I have said to myself in the recent past, because, like, me too. I was right in the past, which is why we have that trauma. However, we have made adjustments in our life now, and now we're set with said person who is not like that and is actually great for us and suited and booted and ready to like set off into the sunset and live the rest of our days together. However, we can't stop treating them like the past person, even though they are not that person. We're going to bitch slap ourselves, and we're going to sit there and wait the rest of our days to realize what? That we just made the biggest mistake of our lives. Like, we got to let it go. We got to let it go. We got to stop traumatized. Like, we're acting in a place of like fear-based response. You know, this is survival mode, purely survival mode. We're not living, we're surviving. And I feel at some point, relationship or life, what have you, at some point you have to fucking decide you don't want to play this game anymore. We don't want to be in survival mode. There is no fucking fire. There is no grizzly bear about to rip your head off. You know what I mean? This is just like nothing. What were you mad about last Thursday? What literally kept you up all week last week? Half the time we can't even remember because that's how insignificant it is. A lot of times we take this small little issue and we blow it up into something huge because we're in this fixed, you know, fear response kind of situation. So like, we all need to just take a deep breath and stop trying to blow up our lives before they get blown up by other people. You know, like, that's just ridiculous. And not only that, but we are smarter, wiser, older. You know, it's just, it's different. Everything is different. There's 2 probably similar things about it, and those 2 out of 5 billion things are making us fear that it's all going to go down the same way, and that's just not reality. See? Miss Montague knows what we talking about. She know. Dirty Claus, thanks for the follow. Dirty Claus. What do you do for a living? Can you please tell me? What do you do, Dirty Claus? Sounds like... I'm thinking of Santa. I don't know why, Dirty Claus. I know that's not what it is, but why am I thinking that? That's funny. Anywho, we've got fire last but not least. Fire. Alright, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm just saying. I don't know why. But it did. It hit like that. Alright, what do we need to hear in around Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Did work for the Department of Parks and Rec. Oh my god! Okay, that's pretty cool. That'd be cool. Burn it up. Let's go. Oh, this looks good. Fuck. Okay, let's go. We are rebuilding our world. Have we healed everything? Nope. Have we stepped out into our new life fully? Not yet, but we're like in transition, you know? The whole new life has been created. We put in the hard work and the effort, and we've got like 1 foot in that life and 1 foot in our old life, and we're like about to like launch over fire signs. Confidence is key, and you are brimming with it, as you should be. Everything is all fiery right now with Leo energy all over it. I feel like there are a few lessons that we still need to learn, but at the end of the day, this fear about looking foolish, this fear about not being valued or seen, throw it out the window, because victory, success, and not only that, it's funny that I say fear of not being seen, because I feel like a lot of you fire signs might actually really be seen in a big way. Maybe you're a content creator like me, or maybe like, you know, you're like a model, flashing lights. I don't know. But anyways, my point is, all eyes are on you. Maybe in your community, maybe in a bigger spotlight. But at the end of the day, you have been doing work, and it is paying the fuck off. You're pointed in the right direction, and life's about to take off because of it. I love that. What? I think that was like maybe the best one yet. Alright, Aries, what do we... Oh my god, did you see that? Did you literally see that? That like jumped out of... Fire. We let it burn, and we're ready to build something new. What the fuck? There's just heads. It's funny, because I feel like this new chapter that you're about... Why is that sticking out to me? This new chapter that's gonna happen for you, I feel like for a lot of you, it's like collaborating, where there's like some kind of energy that's with you that you work with. I don't know, moving forward with. You're a dream. Oh, Cole, thank you. Says it. Alright, what do we need to hear in and around Aries? Aries, oh, what's up with you? What's up with you? Stop it. Stop it. 333. Okay, 3s might be important to you. You're going to get your wish fulfillment. This is such a weird message, but here you go. You're going to get what you want. You're going to literally get your wish fulfillment, and it's going to be like celebratory times. Yay! But then, like, something's going to happen. Somebody, I feel like this is specifically somebody that you thought was in your corner or on your side, I feel like you're going to learn very soon is not. I feel like something is going to create some painful moment for you to realize that, like, there might be somebody around you that shouldn't be. I feel like you're a very resourceful person and you will deal with this, but I do feel like it's going to take you a notch back. It's going to, like, kind of hit that confidence kind of hard. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to like that this happens. I'm not going to lie. I don't see a lot of romantic stuff up here. So, like, I don't think this is, like, a partnership necessarily, Aries. It could be, but I don't think so. I feel like this is more like a friend or family member is going to, like, you think everything's just going swimmingly. And then you're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Something to that degree. But they're saying you need to be resourceful for this time. I feel like this is a lesson. You need to make sure that you're paying attention to what you learned from this experience. And I also feel like this is to get you to challenge yourself to look at, like, your self-worth. Rank yourself higher than where you currently are. Because I feel like, you know, it's not about hanging out with people that are above or below you. But, like, energetically, if your priorities are this, then you probably should be hanging out with like-minded people. And I feel like this energy of whatever is going to come up and, like, surprise you is because you are not like-minded people with them. You know, they are somebody completely different, okay? And, like, they need to be with people more like them, and you need to be with people more like you. I just feel like your goals are not aligned, okay? And something is going to be painfully clear about that here in the near future. And this isn't to, like, you know, make your life horrible or sad or anything like that. This is to make your life better. You are making changes, therefore, things will change around you, you know? Whoa, an ex called me while bang and pretty much told me the same thing that that my self-worth should be higher than it is and go for my goal. Yeah. Amen. Change is good. Amen. Amen. All right, Leo. Leo. It's true though. Sometimes we lower our standards because it's like comfortability. Like, we don't feel that great, so if we hang out with somebody we think is not that great, it makes us feel better. I know. That's the shitty truth of it all. That is the shitty ass truth of it all. That's why we do it. That's why people, like, you know, go slumming, is because they want to feel better. And so, like, don't do that, dude. Don't do that to them. Don't do that to you. It's just not a cool game. And I know nobody's really realizing fully what they're doing half the time, but, like, now you know. I just told you. That's exactly why you're doing it, whether you realize it or not. It's funny because, like, I have a lot of, like, psychology knowledge, and it's because I think it's interesting why people do the things they do. And, like, once you can figure that out, if you can be real with yourself enough to, like, acknowledge it, you can change it. You can change that shit, but the only way you can change it is if you real about it. You can't change bullshit. It's still bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, 30k likes? You guys are amazing. Alright, what do we need to hear? And around Leo. Oh my gosh. Cha-cha-cha. Real slow now. Oh my goodness, what is this? Okay. I feel like we're being maybe a little... Okay. It's kind of coming out slow. It's weird. Basically, what I'm hearing, Leo, is you are determined to put your past behind you now. Something has really switched gears within you. I feel like this has been a goal for a while, but there's something very substantially different now. I feel like you've really just done it. You're not looking back no more. I feel like there was so much unhappiness, so much dissatisfaction, and you're finally pleased with yourself that you took action and changed your world. You didn't like the life you were living, so you created a new one. Boop, let's do it. I feel like your guides have been leading you the whole time, and I feel like you know that. You listen to them, but sometimes you ignore them. They tell you everything's going to be beautiful, and you're like, shut up, bullshit. I'm going to tell you the difference between feeling an intuitive hit and feeling wishful thinking. when you feel an intuitive hit, you are going to feel uncomfortable. When you feel like, you know how I'm like choking and doing all this, like I'm uncomfortable. But like when you're feeling wishful thinking, it's fantasy, you know? You feel completely comfortable. And so like when your guides are like, something amazing is happening, and you're like, huh? No. And that's intuition. If you're like, something amazing is coming, you're like, I know it, yeah. That's wishful thinking, okay? So like, learn the difference, because your guides are telling you something and you just don't believe it. And they're saying, you need to have faith in the process. A lot is about to change in your life. And it's because you came into balance with your higher self. You came into balance with yourself in a deep way. And I feel like possibly with people around you too. But either way, this is like a huge, monumental life shift thing that's about to occur to you. So, get it. I get so confused. I know. We all do. It's hard to discern the difference, trust me. If it was easier, I would probably wouldn't have a job. I now know that I live in a fantasy world. You know, nothing's wrong with that. I do too. Swear to God. Shell's always like, what? And like, I have my friends all the time that are like, I wish I could see the world like you, Ash. And I'm like, you can. Just like, write whatever fucking story you want. If you want to believe that like fairies exist outside, you can. If you want to believe that giants hide in the mountains, you can. If you want to believe that there's a superior reptilian race that's taking over the world and enslaving us all, you can. You literally can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Sometimes living in the Delulu isn't that bad. Might as well create whatever kind of fucking world we want, right? How do you discern? So the discernment, like I was just saying, is if it's your intuition, it'll make you feel uncomfortable. And if it is your fantasies or your desires, you know, you'll be happy about it. You'll love it. You fantasize about it. So like when you're uncomfortable, when like a big dream, like let's say, you know, my guides were telling me like, hey girl, you're about to be famous as fuck. I'd be like, if I was uncomfortable, I'd be like, oh my God, maybe I'm going to be famous as fuck. Or if I was like, yeah, wouldn't that be awesome? Like famous as fuck. Just have all those bails paid. People know your name. You know, like you can tell the difference, because that one I was just like fantasizing. You know, I'm like, oh, that would be cool. The other one, you're like, huh, what? You know what I mean? So if you get caught off guard, kind of. When it comes to bad news, how do you discern the difference? This is a little trickier. I feel like when I find out bad news, I feel more neutral, even if it's really bad. Like, I don't know, like let's say, you know, I found out like intuitively a family member was going to pass. It would be this very uncomfortable feeling, but like low emotional energy, but I'm very uncomfortable. Now, let's say I think that because of some stupid intrusive thought, then I would feel more like panicked, or like, oh my God, what if that, you know what I mean? What if that happens? Da-da-da-da. And so the emotions are not there really when you're getting that intuitive hit kind of side. Yep, it's about getting to know yourself. Your body is a tool. It's like learning a very advanced piece of equipment. And you know how they learn, oh my God, shit, and like spend years studying it and getting their master's degree in school and then executing the thing. It's the same with your body, man. It takes years. And we have not been paying attention. And so like if you were to start today, finally trying to discern how your life, it would take you a couple years to really home in on what your emotions are, what feelings are happening, if it's outside stimuli or void of stimuli. Did it just happen on its own? Or did I walk near somebody? Or did I do this? Or did I do that? Mood checking constantly. You know, like you have to do a lot to kind of break that all down. I will say it's definitely worth the fucking journey, though. I will say it's worth the journey. Alright, Sagittarius. I'm so sorry, there was a huge break in between. I just apparently was very intrigued by that question. I wanted you guys to know the difference. No gatekeeping here. I want you guys to know how to help yourselves. Under pressure. Dun 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 dun. Sagittarius, there's some kind of pressure that's happening in your life right now, and they're just saying take care of yourself. Old PTSD trigger trauma moments are being flared up from whatever bullshit's going on, but they're saying take care of yourself. I promise a lot of this will melt away, a lot of this fear kind of energy. I feel like trust your guides right now, even though you don't know every step of the plan. Trust that it's working out. Trust that you're stable, safe, secure, protected, provided for, all those things. I feel like it's like right now, you know, what am I hearing? It's sort of like you're competing, but they're saying there's nobody you're competing with, but you feel like you're competing right now. There's some kind of like drama in your head, and you feel like Sagittarius, like you might have competition or whatever, but they're saying literally no competition. You're going to come out so far ahead that, you know, nobody can catch up even if they wanted to. And so something really big here is changing for you, Sagittarius. I feel like you're needing to prioritize self-care because you're about to walk into this evolution, into this next step. Hey, kiddos, I'm working out, please. You be nice to Hassel. I call him the dog. They're going to torture the dog. Single Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We're not feeling fully in our power. We're trying not to worry about it. We're trying to let go of the past bullshit. But it's like somebody took something from you. Honestly, single fire signs. And you need to call it on back, okay? Took a little piece of your light. And I feel like you need to call it back because you've been holding yourself back because you're afraid that other people might take your light. That other people might be trying to take something from you. And so they're saying you need to let go of this drama and this conflict. You need to get out of your comfort zone and bring yourself back to society. I feel like there is a connection that's waiting for you, but you kind of need to let go of this fear that somebody's going to take something from you. You're smarter than that now, and you're not settling for anything less than what you deserve. So do not get in your own way of your personal relationship success, fire signs. Hassel, LOL. Yes, I didn't name him. I was watching some television show, and this guy named Hassel Farrell, that's the character's name, he really liked. And so when he got Hassel, he named him that. Hassel Farrell. Oh my god, Becky, what the fuck is this? Okay. Taking fire signs. You feel like there's something you don't know. You feel emotionally disconnected, and you feel like there's a piece you don't know. I got two twos, but they're in reverse. I feel like this confusion is within yourself. You know everything you need to know. I feel like you just feel like you need to know, like, a printed out report of where in 30 years this relationship will be. And I feel like nobody can know that. So there's nothing you don't know. Everything you know is on the table. You know, there's no surprises. And there is no guarantees in life, but fire signs, I feel like you're pretty fucking set, whatever it is that you're in. I feel like you're going to stop being so stubborn here in the near future and let go of your fucking past trauma that's making you think that. And you're going to realize that you've created something here that is unbreakable. You don't need a report to tell you in 30 years you'll still be together because you know you will. You know what I mean? Biggity bam. Two twos. Two twos. And not only that, but if you're feeling any kind of disconnect or separation, or you wish your partner was doing more or being more or this, that, or the other thing, let them know. Open that fucking trap of yours and say, "Hey, help me." You know what I mean? Do it. You can do it. Holy shit, you guys. That wraps up the collective. That was a journey. It was a journey today. Oh my god, it's an hour and 20 minutes in. It felt like a journey. We needed it though, I think. I felt good about it. I felt good about that shit. Okay, so now that is behind us, my personal readings list is open if you would like to get on it. There is a reading list menu at the top of my page, pinned on my TikTok page. You can access right up here. Otherwise, it is open right now for subscribers, for their yes or no questions. And if you would just like a free card, you can comment your name down below and get that shit. And you're so welcome. Michael is viewing us. Is that like a general or a relationship? How Michael is viewing you is that fucking love boat reading. Literally, like how he sees the relationship and the intentions he has for the relationship. That's the love boat, baby, love boat. Hey, Stevie. Hey, Stevie. Danielle, what are you going to do here today? Danielle, you're so freaking welcome, Cole. Wisdom, Danielle. We're saying you know all the smart moves. You know all the things that you need to do, all the ways that you need to operate right now. They're saying you need to trust yourself, trust your energy, and trust that you have the knowledge and the wisdom to proceed forward. I feel like everything's really working out for you. You just need to trust yourself that you got this. Susan. I got a couple fruits too. I need to do those right after Susan. Who gave it to me? It was Iris and Joanne, right? And hi, Joanne. All right, Susan, release. We got to release any of that negative thinking. This new moon has brought a new chapter, and we're going to treat it differently. We're going to release anything that is making us feel tired or pulling our energy away or, you know, anything to that degree. We're going to let that shit go. We don't want it in our lives. No, thank you. Goodbye. The love boat is 40. Love boat, baby, love boat. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm done. I'm done. Okay, what do we need to hear? And then around Iris. Me. But let's go. You got this. You got this, Sour Close. Iris, we're a little burdened, little tired. We're rebuilding our life. That's exhausting ass shit. But they're saying, don't worry, you're releasing the past things that restricted you in the past. We're letting go of the things that, you know, held us back. And I feel like new perspective is going to be gained. There will be sacrifices that you need to make going forward because in life, if there's something worth having, there will be sacrifices necessarily along the way. But I feel like this is putting you in a powerful position. You are building your life. The seeds that you've planted are coming to harvest. And I know, Iris, because we're thinking about our Manzi a little bit. I feel like everything's going accordingly and falling in line with him as well. So that looks really good. Heck yeah, Iris. And I'm still tired. Girl, I feel you. What should I do? Let's see. Because you want to know. Maybe a week ahead. Sorry, Far. Let's do the week ahead, because then I'll ask that, and we'll see when we should. Okay. Okay, Joanne for the mini. What do we need to hear, babe? What do we need to hear? What do I need to know? Something just flipped over. 7 of Wands. Rising above some kind of conflict. Taking the high road. Putting yourself in a position of good defense. Oh my god, the cards just keep wanting to fly out. But they're saying don't forget to rest. Don't forget to take time and just be. Sometimes we just gotta shut it all off, you know? But I forgot it already. Said what? Cole, if you want the Pisces recap, you can go to my YouTube and give me a follow, and I'll get the live replay posted up ASAP. Okay, guys? Okie-dokie. Joanne. There are huge obstacles in your life right now that you are facing, but I do feel like you're taking the courage to face them. Sarah, I've got you for the love boat. I do feel like you're taking the courage to face them, and it has not been easy. And you're not giving a fuck so much about what everybody else thinks anymore. You're really prioritizing you and your journey. You're letting go of kind of this never-ending doom cycle that we were stuck in for a hot fucking minute. It was horrible. It was awful. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It still is kind of awful. But we're taking action on our plans. We're doing one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Are we entirely happy? Nah. But we're laying the fucking foundation to become happy is what we're doing. I feel like you're lowering your walls. You're mending these wounds that are kind of existing right now for you. And I feel like that's what's going to bring in your happiness. That's what's going to really bring a change to your world that you've been waiting for. Love it when they fly. Oh, heck yeah. Alrighty. Sarah and Michael. Oh my god. Love boat, baby, love boat. I know. I just now, instead of Love Shack, it's Love Boat. That's where we can get together. Okay, anyways. Love Shack. I'm sorry. I'm really not a good singer. Oh, I'm not a good singer. Alright. So close. And Michael, what are we going to do here? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. It actually looks really, really good. He's still coming up in reverse, though. This little shyster. He got some shit to figure out. He got some shit at it. Stop it. I am cruel. I'm like the cruel reader in the black. I like to like toy with your emotions. It's horrible. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Dun, dun. I'll forever sing it like that. That's awesome. Yes. Yes, yes. We're hiding. Alright. Here we go. Your perspective on the situation. I feel like you're taking your time. Slow and steady wins the race here. I feel like the inspiration, the passion that you're looking for, it's not quite at your doorstep, but I do feel like you feel like it's coming. You're feeling more stable, more secure, more confident about what's going on in your situation. Your advice right now is bring a lot of positive energy to the table and understand that you have safe travels, you know, like you're protected. Like this journey is protected. This relationship is protected to some degree, so you know. And when it comes to his perspective, how he sees everything right now, I feel like he's feeling strong. But it's funny because as strong as he's feeling, he's also feeling stuck. I feel like there's this cloud of insecurity or fear from past situations, either between you two or between even other people, that's kind of lurking around him. But he's trying to be strong, like I said. Ultimately, he feels like the universe has gifted him with this opportunity to try again with you. Oh my god, his advice cards are knowledge and wisdom, which is fascinating. I feel like he has the knowledge, like he knows what the tools are. Not only that, but he's experiencing that shit. Holly, I've got you for a mini after. But not only that, but he's experiencing that shit like in real time. So it's not just knowledge, but it's also wisdom. He understands like what he needs to do, but now he needs to like do it. That's kind of his advice. Your intentions for the relationship overall is to like, this is super weird, but I'm going to say it. It's to like quietly fix things off to the side without him noticing too much. You know, it's the 7 of Swords, which honestly a lot of people think is like the sneaky backstabber card, which it can be. But like really what this story is about this guy who goes to the battlefield and sneaks around and takes away all the swords so the fight can end. You know, he's trying to kind of creatively, sneakily fix the situation. I feel like your emotions are really intensified around Michael, but like in a very passionate way. And I feel like you know exactly how you feel and you know exactly what you want. But then your advice, I've got concealment and strategy. You know, honestly, I feel like they're saying do that. Do the sneaky part. Do the sneaky part. You know, be working in the background. You know, it's okay to like sort of placate them a little bit so they can like see the truth at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's okay for them to do that to us too, you know? We don't always have to be brutal with the lessons that we decide people need to learn. A lot of times we just kind of yell at each other and point fingers instead of trying to make the environment conducive for them to learn that like maybe that's not the way we want to do life. You know what I mean? I do talk to his mom trying to figure out ways to fix this. Haha, she's helping. Yes, I feel like they're saying. Your advice, though, is, yeah, just to do just what you're doing. To keep strategizing. And I feel like you will... Now, I want to be clear. This isn't like manipulation. Well, I mean, it is manipulation, but I want to be clear. This isn't manipulation to your advantage. Like, me and Shiloh talk about this all the time. Like, I will offer him advice on things that he's upset about. So, like, if, like, the other day he was complaining about, you know, forgetting the coffee or something from the store. And he was just so mad at himself for forgetting it. So then I started giving him tips on how to, like, not forget things, you know, and whatnot. And so, like, I feel like I'm never trying to change Shiloh, but I will definitely help him heal things that bother him, that he doesn't like about himself, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's more like that. So make sure we're not, like, I don't know why it feels important to say this, but make sure we're not, like, manipulating the game so, like, he doesn't even, you know, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say right now? I just planted seeds. Yes, just the seeds. You don't need to execute them. Not aggressive domination takeover, like you're just puppeteering this man. But like, you know, just like, hey, if you want this, maybe you could look at this. Think about that. Yeah, exactly. Planting seeds. Okay. Nope, not at all. You don't understand what I'm saying. Okay, so like... I just want to be very clear about this. Okay, so like, subtle manipulation is one thing when you're trying to help somebody heal, you know? Like, you know, they need to eat chicken soup to feel better, but they've really been saying they're not hungry, so you go make them a bowl of soup and then you put it down next to them, you know? Like, that's great subtle manipulation. They need to eat, and you made them soup, and your agenda was purely selfless. And so, like, whenever we're being the sneaky kind of strategic Sarah in the relationship, it needs to be from a place that is 100% selfless. So like, you know, you're not gonna like sneakily trick him into working out because you want a guy with a hotter six-pack. You're gonna try to help him into working out because you want him to live longer for his own satisfaction and enjoyment in life. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It's got to be completely selfless. And if it's not, if there's some kind of gain, then we need to not be doing that. Oh, I got it. No, I'm not that way at all. Okay. I just want to be clear. I just wanted to throw that out there. Okay. So, his intentions is to be honest, is to come forth with some kind of romantic gesture and to put the hard work and effort in to fix and heal this thing and to get it to be a beautiful relationship. His advice is he needs to consider every option. He needs to be more considerate in general. And that this is your guys' destiny and you can't fight destiny or fate. Can't fight it. It's just what it is. In the short term, Shyster is in reverse, but it is the divine masculine. He is in reverse though. And the advice here is that he needs to take charge and he needs to be more grateful for the fucking shit that he asked for and now is here. You. His end, the long-term outcome, I got the Fool in reverse. I feel like both of you are very afraid of looking foolish or being tricked or deceived or taken advantage of. And your advice is overcome that fear and have faith in this whole thing. I feel like you're getting exactly what you want at the end of the day. You're healing the energy that is between you two. I feel it feels very good. My ear's ringing. It feels very good. It feels very good. Oh, he will try. Yeah, no doubt. This shit looks really good. This shit looks actually really good. Do you have any questions? Sorry that took me so long, by the way, to spit out whatever fucking explanation about manipulation I was trying to get to there. Mercury retrograde, get off my communication back, man. Stop it. Perfect. Alright, I got a mini. Holly subscribed. Subscribers get little minis, and then out of paid and collective readings, they get free yes or no questions as well. Holly, you here, girlfriend? Mercury retrograde, go away. Facts on facts. You're just so annoying right now. Did I miss anybody on the paid list, by the way? We just finished Sarah and Michael's Love Boat reading. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Facts. Go away, Mercury. Mercury. Alright. Holly. Oh, nope. See, I knew I probably missed somebody. Because I just figured your eyebrows are divided. Thanks, girlfriend. It's all about those brows, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's like a weird a compliment I get. Me and Shiloh laugh about it all the time because I'm always like, there's something about my brows, and he's like, what? And then all of a sudden, all these people started like coming out and mentioning my brows. He's like, what the hell? I'm like, I told you. What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Living my best life. Girl, I had a great meditation session last night. So rejuvenating. Oh my gosh, yay. No, this is the second person that has subscribed and dipped. Dip, 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 dip. Dip donged. Dip donged out. Which is fascinating to me. But, you know, it's fun. It's cool. It's cute. No. Yes. Ka-chow. What? No. Dude, I don't have any. I'm always checking out others. If that's auto, it will automatically, if it's in live or not. What? Oh, I see what you're saying. If it's on automatic. Okay. What? What the fuck are you talking about? That's so weird. So far, I've got you. That was so weird. My computer just did the weirdest thing. I'm not gonna lie, I have to go pee though, really quick. The coffee been getting at me. But I got you marked down and give me 2 minutes on another person's energy. Yeah, well, if I know who it is, then yes. Like, if you're wondering if we can look into Sterling's, yeah, I do that for... I won't do that for everybody, though, because, like, sometimes I feel like it's super... Like, I have to know you and why you're doing it in order for me to be okay or not about it. You know what I mean? But, yes, I am okay with that. Boom. Tracy, you have a great day, too. Also, are you wondering in regards to you? Or are you wondering, like, just how his day is going? Like, what's up with, like, if I were to do, like, a spirit guided general for him? Oh, I don't doubt it. You're next. I'm literally gonna go run to the bathroom and then you're up. How's his day going? Yeah. Oh, hey, baby. I love you so much. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. 1 second. Okey-dokes. Alright, so far. Let's see what we need to hear for this. Whew. Oh, interesting, Kim. Interesting. Alright, let's see what's up. Today's Monday, right? Yeah. Okay. That's so funny. I was like, wait a minute. What day? Whoa, why am I yawning all of a sudden? Stop it, Ashley. Drink more coffee. I had a pretty good night's sleep last night. Went to bed at a pretty decent time. Da-da-da. I think you could, just for the record, before we get in depth into the reading, I think you could do it today. And it probably would, but it sounds like Wednesday or Thursday would probably be the most strongest, or Friday, like somewhere in there will be the strongest, but honestly today probably you could. Today you probably could. Okay. Alright, so now on Monday, today, you might be feeling a little out of your power, but they're saying this is sort of like an illusion. Actually, today is about going to be pushing you into your power. I feel like the challenge is literally here to get you to rise to it. You know what I mean? Your advice is rise to the challenge. Rise to it today. At the end of the day, you're going to feel really good. Really good. Tomorrow, I feel like there might be some obstacles or some difficulty, but honestly, I feel like this difficulty is self-imposed. They're saying you're not as stuck as you think you are. It's just time to release this past bullshit once and for all and get beyond it. Your advice is to stop being so private and sneaky. Tell everybody your shit. No more holding back. If you're doing it, if it's a plan of yours, if it's on your mind, it will be mentioned. Wednesday, I feel like you are going to feel like what you're investing in is not investing back into you. You're going to be frustrated because you don't feel like your efforts are paying off fully. But they're saying you've already got the victory. The irritation is it's sort of like you are starting a new business. You've already done a soft sale. You know that your product is super successful. And you have to pay all these employees to create all these units, right? But you're like, I don't want to pay them, even though I know tomorrow it'll all be sold out and I'll make my money back quadruple, the amount. And they're saying, what? They're saying, what? Don't be irritated about that. Of course you're going to have to invest a little to see this gain, to see this grow, you know what I mean? And so they're saying at the end of the day, you're victorious. So don't let this irritation get the better of you. Like, you're going to have to invest some energy in order to see this get to where you want it to be. Thursday, you're going to be lacking awareness on a situation, but this is to give you a new perspective. They're saying be flexible. There might be changes on Thursday. Be open to them. This is part of the rebirth situation that you're going through. On Friday, you're going to get curious. And you should be. Something is going to be going on with your divine masculine, okay? He's not going to be feeling super in his energy or power, but I feel like you're going to be able to communicate something to him that's going to heal your guys' not only connection, but help him too. It's going to help him a great deal. So I feel like on Friday there's going to be some deeper communication with Noah because you're going to get nosy about a situation as you should. And it's going to help you guys kind of feel closer. Saturday, I've got You're feeling prevented from building your future, but that's because you're keeping your mouth shut about topics about what it is you want in your future. So, like, let's say you want to move in together, but you're like, why hasn't that option come? Why don't I feel more stable? Why don't I have that sense of whatever energy with him, I guess you could say? But it's because you're stubborn. You just want him to do it. But the reality is, if this is something you want now, then you should mention it now. Like, stop being so stubborn. Your advice is, if you want to feel more secure, then create a bigger sense of security. Make those movements. Make that communication. Make that move forward. That kind of stuff. Sunday, you're going to feel trapped and restricted because you don't feel in control. And you're going to emotionally act out because you're not getting the path forward that you want. But I feel like, again, if you go back to Saturday and you just communicate that you want that, you will not emotionally react. And also under your situation, I would consider that emotions are heightened. You're not feeling typically like yourself. Don't use that as an excuse, but be aware of that so you can be more in control of yourself with these ups and downs coming. Your advice is that you're safe. And you just don't feel safe. That's why you're acting out in this way, or might act out in this way, I should say. It's because you don't feel safe. And that, another thing comes to mind right now. If you're not feeling safe, you should say that. You should say to him, "You're not making me feel safe, and I want to feel safe." Like these things. If you did this, or if we moved in together, I would feel more secure, or more stable, or safe. You know what I mean? And like, you just need to tell him that, because you know what their masculines they want to do for us? They want to make us feel safe. And so if you tell them, "Hey, I don't feel safe, and I need this to feel safe," they're gonna do what they can to make that happen. If they are your masculine and they love you, because their job is literally to make you feel safe. So I feel like you got to be brave enough to tell him you are not perfect. That you don't feel perfect all the time. That's my problem too. I want everybody to think I'm fine all the time. I'm not needy. I don't need you to fix me or help me or heal me. I don't ever need help. I'm fine. Everything's always fine. But you know what that does? Keeps a huge barrier in between you and the people you care about. And it's a bunch of bullshit. You're not fine. You could use help. Everything. Protect your happiness as well as your safety. It's important to be real with the people around you that are worth being real with, It's wild though. I feel it. I'm the same human. I get it. It's hard sometimes to just like admit that you're not perfect and that things are not always great and that you need help sometimes, It's hard. But it's okay. We'll get there. We'll all get there together. So anyways, you can do it today. It looks like you might be at a heightened response chance on Wednesday, around there. But today, you should be able to do it. It froze towards the end. Oh, it was just saying that, like, I was just saying that, fuck. What was I saying? Oh, that you need to communicate if you're not feeling 100%. You need to ask for help sometimes from your partner. That's their job. But I know people like us, we like to act like we're fine and everything's fine and it's perfect. And, we were taught at a young age to keep our feelings to our fucking selves. And the more we complain, the more of an issue we are. So we just try to not be an issue. But the reality is that you're human. You have ups, you have downs. And this is your person that you want to share your rest of your life with. You need to share this side of yourself with them for sure. Did it say when to do it? Yeah, today. Oh, that was the other thing I was saying. Today you can do it. It says today you should know. But you could also do it Wednesday if you want. Wednesday was like a bit of a more high, response. But I bet you'll get, what you're looking for today. Oh, and secondly, it is best to do it in the morning, too, just so you know. Okay, so close. What's in into here? Loyalty. You need to be loyal to yourself is really what I'm hearing. Be loyal to yourself, your plans, your agendas. Be true to what it is that you want in your life. I'll do it tomorrow morning. Ah, it's so exciting. You need to comment right away and let me know what you find out. Christy, you are safe. You are more secure than you think you are. I know you're worrying about your security right now, but they're saying don't. There's no reason to. It's old trauma drama making you panic. Suzanne, you need a cleansing, my friend. Go swimming. Swimming's always fun. Anyways, you need to cleanse. Maybe some sage. Maybe a little grounding. But I just feel like it's time to, new moon, new you. Time to cleanse it on out. Absolutely. Did my payment go through? Oh, shit, probably. I just probably didn't. I missed it. I'm so sorry. I'm a blind bitch sometimes. When I read, I'm, like, staring off into oblivion, so I miss, like, 90% of your comments and stuff. And payments. Kimberly! Okay, I got you. I got you, girlfriend. Alright. Tell me about Sterling. I miss it. You were on the phone so close. I don't remember what your card was. That's so weird. Is it freezing for anyone else right now? Duty called. No worries. Intuition. Trust yourself, boo-boo bear. Right now, Sarklos, you need to trust. Oh, I remember. It was loyalty. You need to be loyal to yourself. Choose yourself. That's what it was. Trust your intuition. Do things for yourself, or for the right reasons. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like you're doing fine. You're doing fine. All right. What's going on in and around Sterling? What is happening in his world today? Something is coming to an end in his world today. A big ending. A big ending. Holy shit. What a... Sterling, it looks great. Bye, Sarfar. I'm so sorry. Love you. Oh, kidoki. So overall energy, we're going through a huge rebirth right now. I feel like he's persevering out of difficulties. He's sailing away from obstacles. He's just done with the bullshit. I feel like his goal is to end a doom cycle that he's been trapped in for a hot fucking minute. I feel like his life has been going not in the way that he had dreamed of. So I feel like he's ready to put his foot down and create changes. His weakness is his walls. He's guarded. I feel like he blocks himself from the truth. Also, his weaknesses is sometimes like... I really feel like his weakness is... There's like this cold presence or energy or whatever that he deals with that I feel like just really holds him back. I feel like his strength right now is he's changed his perception. And I feel like this is also something about he's been planning something for a while in the background. And I feel like that's his strength. His guides want him to know that it's time to rebuild. It's time to change his life and take it into this other direction. His timing currently right now is he's dealing with past situations, stuff. Like, he's ready to deal with his past. His next step is he doesn't want to build the future that he was building with the people around him. He's changing up the way he's building his future. His overall approach is he's trying to heal this energy, remove the toxicity in his life, and his end outcome is creating all the changes that he wanted. Finally standing in his power. I feel like he's done being disconnected. You know, I've got the Ace and Queen of Swords here. Both ironically in the upright position. This is the one divine union that I don't really like, though. And it's because it can be very cold and calculating. And too much thinking is not a great thing when there's not enough emotions or passions to fuel that energy as well. And so I feel like he's... done feeling in this energy. I feel like he wants to persevere out of this. I feel like he's done dealing with his life as it sits. He's looking for an emotional connection in his life, and I don't feel like he feels that. Yeah. Yeah. He's definitely with some kind of, like, connection, just like you are. But it's also a connection that's not got a well-rounded base, you know? It's not everything we're looking for. Da-da-da. Do-do-do. His advice is to know that he's protected as long as he's operating within integrity, and that he needs to accept what he already knows. Almost ended mine this morning. You guys are very reflective, very mirrored. Oh man, when it's time, it's time. The universe doesn't give a fuck. They just kind of push it out the door. They're like, hey, deal with your shit, by the way. Sandra. Kim, do you have any questions? Yes, what are your questions? What are your questions? I'm winding up for you, Sandra and Yvonne. I'm winding up. Just kidding. Thank you for tapping. Holy crap, we're almost at 50K likes. What happens at 50K likes? I know something happens. Is it like... There's some kind of, like, algorithm unlocked at 50K likes. I can't remember what it is, though. I think it's, like, 150Ks to go international. To, like, start showing up on FYPs in, like, Germany or something. But I swear 50K is something, too, and I don't remember what it is. What's your question, Kim? Kimberly. Kimberly. Kim. Oh, stretch it out. Thank you, Tony. I thought she said, yeah, she did have a question. I was just wondering what this is. What is the question? I think it's being filtered, so I'll message you. Okay. I'll look at my messages. Ka-chow. Cute. Did I tell you guys I hit 13,000 followers? That's very exciting. Thank you so much for all of your support, you guys. I couldn't have done it without you. Through a small party, I was like, woo! It's crazy. I would have never imagined one day. So exciting! Thank you, you guys. Where'd you send the message, Kim? Where'd you send it? Oh, snap. Are you wondering if it has to do with him? Are you wondering... I think it's exactly a sign that you're supposed to be letting go of your past now, so you can fulfill your power, heal what needs to be healed. The thing that's holding you back right now that needs to be healed is your person that you're with currently. And I feel like the songs coming up and the different kind of signs and synchronicities that you are getting are exactly what you think they are. They're saying you need to have more faith in yourself. This rebirth is going to be dramatic, mysterious, and unknown, but they're saying you're ready for it, and what you're picking up is real, and so you need to believe it. I feel like that's why you're feeling more tempted to, like, say you're done with your husband. Bam! We love that. Biggity bam. Alright, you guys can comment your names now for the free Cardi Poos. We've got Sandra and then Yvonne. I'm so sorry, Turbulence. Sandra, what do you need to hear, babe? Irritation. This card wanted to be coming out too. You're going to be irritated. You might already be irritated, but they're saying the irritation is happening only because you're not being flexible. Only because you're being, confirmation, restrictive. Like forcing your agenda. They're saying be more flexible. This is happening for you, not to you. So trust. Trust in the process, okay? Okay. Yvonne, what do you need to hear, baby? Yvonne, what's going on with your challenge? There's some kind of obstacle today, but they're asking you to rise to the challenge rather than run away from it. I feel like there's some kind of obstacle. It's going to take you out of your comfort zone, but this is good. This is key, honestly. If you want to succeed with your goals, your manifestations, rise to this challenge, okay? Tone, what do you need to hear? Selflessness. I feel like right now, you know, it's funny too because the solar plexus is lit up in this card, and to me this is just saying like you are so confident and so assured of who you are becoming that you're more and more able to give more of yourself, more of your energy, being more of this selfless kind of energy. And there might be something coming your way too that's going to challenge you, and you're going to want to be like, bitch, no. And they're saying try to be in the selfless flow today. Do it, be it, do it. You got it. Okay, Danielle, forgiveness. I feel like this is 100% you, forgiving you. You need to forgive yourself from the shit from before times. The before times. When it wasn't so pleasant. Jesus, I can't speak. When it wasn't so pleasant. When things were not going accordingly. It's time to let that shit go once and for all. And forgive yourself for leading you down that path. Because you will never do it again. You'll never do it again. What does Shiloh need to hear? My kids just made a wild noise. Wild babies. Shiloh! Cleansing. This keeps coming up too a lot. We need to cleanse our energy. We need to sage or maybe even do a little bit of a baptismal ritual again. Cleanse our energy in the water. I don't know. It's coming out a lot for a lot of people though. We need to cleanse. Cleanse. Below-gonna. You're so welcome, Daniel. Yes. I'm gonna cleanse. I don't know why. I feel like it's so important today for some reason. I could see that. Cleansing. Cleansing. Oh my God. I know why. We were touched last night. You know, they always say it's so imperative to be conscious of like who you allow to touch you and who you allow to let into your energy. I bet that's why. I bet that's why. Tony, I'll call you when I get off and I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you all about it. Oh my goodness. Whew. Why am I so tired? Tonight, be sure, you guys, that you join us at 9 p.m. Central. Me and Shiloh will be on tonight. I feel like we got to figure out some kind of collective. Maybe like a collective for the month. Sorry, a collective for the month of August or something. We can see what's kind of going on with the universe. And actually, my phone just went to low battery. And so, I'm going to take any final questions or card comments that you would want. If anybody wants any final readings they want to squeeze in, now's the time. Speak up or forever hold your peace. Or at least hold your peace till tonight. Nicole, what's up, girlfriend? Leah, what do we need to hear for you, babe? Gratitude. They want you to appreciate things in your life today. Really show some gratitude. Like, I'm very happy that my children are both happy, loud, and obnoxious in the next room, you know, so I know they're okay. Or I'm very happy that we have all these amazing pets that hang out and are super sweet and nice with us, you know, like show that gratitude. Yes. Have a good day, Danielle. Did Chrissy turn the water off? Did Chrissy turn the water off? I got a yes. Sandra. Calm. You need to be the calm in the storm today. I don't think there's really going to be a storm, but just be calm. Really enjoy the energy. Really be that zen status. Do that shit. Nicole ole ole. Safety. You are very protected right now. Mas are also a representation of transformation. So I feel like you're entering into this new shift, this new time, this new energy. And they're saying you're very protected here. You're very safe. Bye, y'all. Have a blessed day. All right, guys. I will see you all later tonight. Don't forget, we'll be on me and Shiloh at 9 p.m. Central, okay? I love you all. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.